Yo, I wanted to hop on in real time. I won't be long, but I know a lot of you have been coaching and you have been mentoring for free forever. So now let's time to make it count. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all of that type of things. But I'm gonna give you guys some free game. So if people feel like it's easy to talk to you and you feel like you've been giving away advice, counseling, mentorship, for example, if you're a leader at a job and people are just coming to you for questions, advice, recommendations, and things of that nature, and you've given that freely, and what you should, right? Like it's time to shift your mindset. If people are constantly coming to you and they're getting a result from you, and you've been doing this for years, is literally that's God saying that, yo, this is your gift. This is what I've given you. This is what you have perfected and been able to give people results. So now you need to take that gift that God has given you and you've mastered the level of communication, leadership, management, and you've given that to people that were coming up behind you. Maybe it's your peers, maybe even it's people that are leading you, and you've been able to push the needle, push the project, get results, and you've been consulting for free for years. Now is the time to start making it real and for you to start making, decisions to amplify your voice, right? Like you've been doing it for free. Now it's time to get paid for what you've been doing and getting results. But if you have that feeling like I shouldn't be charging for this, I'm getting paid to do this, that's cool. Yes, you have your salary, your 9 to 5 job. Yes, you're in a leadership role. But at the same time, you really need to look at it from this lens. If your company is paying you 200K to lead a team to get results, and you're coaching people on a regular basis, they're barging your meetings, they're pinging you on the side, then you can make that on your own. You can demand that from high level people that are looking for high level results. So you're going to struggle with imposter syndrome, as we all do when we want to start something new, because you haven't done it before. But I'm here to say it's doable, but you have to start. So here, I can give you guys several different instances to where I've been able to, when I was a personal trainer, for example. A lot of you guys have been rocking with me for a minute. If you haven't, I used to be a strength and conditioning coach for years. And when I first started, I used to give away tips. I was known for that. Hey, what do you think about losing weight? What do you think about getting stronger? What do you think about this? And when I could tell that it was impactful, because whenever I would go around to a family function or maybe it's a private event, everybody tighten up. It was a level of respect. Oh, there's Jay. Jay coming around. Okay, we got to tighten up. We got to make sure we're drinking our water. They literally sit up in their seat because they knew that there was a level of expectations that I demanded. And of course, I'm not going to be that guy to, hey, you can't do that, but I'm going to definitely freely demand, or they think it was perceived as they have to be a certain way around me because I commanded it. That's what that was known for. And I was able to give people advice over time, help them, and I'm willing to, right? That's my natural personality. But then after so long, so I was giving that away, and people just knew me as the fitness guy, the strength guy. But then when I shifted gears and I started to charge $70 an hour, $100 an hour for my services, then when people started to still respect it, but they paid attention and they literally paid with their time, their money, and their commitment, right? So all I did was I was still me, but I had an offering. I said, hey, I can spend this hour with you working on your training plan that we put together for you so you can lose weight or gain muscle, whatever it was, right? So the only thing I did was just shift the offering. I said, hey, it costs this much to work with me. And I was getting clients, I was getting athletes that I would work with for years. So the only thing you have to do is shift your mindset when it comes to coaching. Just continue to do what you're doing. You could do it. Just put a price tag on it. You're worth it because you can get results. And through my experiences that I've had in the past, like I said, I've been able to demonstrate results. I had the before and after pictures. I had testimonials, and people were saying that they were getting all type of results. Athletes could see it on the field. They felt confident. They knew how to recover. They knew how to lift. They knew how to make their own corrections, right? Because they had coaching from me. Like I work with a lot of D1 athletes, some pro athletes, but now, right, they have results. is proof in the pudding, right? So if you're a leader, you literally, recommending somebody take certain steps of actions to get a job or a promotion or to push the needle on a project, how to overcome objections with, if you're on the sales team, if you're a sales manager, right? Like there's proof, there's data that backs up what you do. And all you have to do is be able to quantify that to your potential clients. That's all you have to do. Case studies. I've been able to help. I've been able to generate X amount of dollars. I've been able to lead this many sales, leaders, right? Managers. So all you have to do is be able to ask, quantify, testimonials, your results. That's the only thing you're doing when it comes to demanding or offering your services, your coaching services that you've been doing for free. Only thing you're doing is putting a price on it and you're standing on it because your time is valuable. You have to understand that. Again, when people, for example, in my role, there's senior level people that, I'll ping on the side. Hey, how do I do X, Y, Z? How do I, what were your thoughts on, this strategy that I'm thinking here? And they're very senior and they get results. We can see the metrics that they put up on the scoreboard, if you will, right? In my mind, if I'm that individual in that seat in that season, I'm thinking, yeah, that's cool for the establishment. However, I'm thinking long term. I'm always thinking like, how can I leverage my expertise and give value to the people that are naturally looking for it, right? Because they want results. That's what I'm going to challenge you guys to do. Just think about this. Think about how you can really start to leverage your expertise. What do people say about you when you're not in the room? How do people hit you up on the side? What are they asking for? Are you able to get them results? And if you're answering to yes to any of those questions, then you should be thinking about how can you amplify your voice and do what you're great at, do what you're proven at, and do what seems easy to you and hard to most. And put that out there in the atmosphere and say, hey, I can solve, you're having this problem. I can help you solve this because I have these results with this situation and I'm able to deliver that to you. Do you want to hop on a call? Do you want to see if it's a good fit? It's so many rabbit holes we can go down, but I just want to challenge you to start now thinking about yourself as a leader, as a impactful coach that you've been doing for free. Now it's time to charge for it. And if you guys know me, I'm going to always shoot for the moon far as your value because you are valuable and you've been valuable to so many for so many years. Now it's time to level up your coaching. Ain't nothing for free, baby. All right. I just wanted to hop on in real time. If this was thoughtful or if this was thought provoking, if you had the mindset or wanted to really kind of go down that path of coaching, but you didn't know how to, I actually have coaching to help coaches with their offering. So if this sounds like if you need a little more guidance, make sure you hit the link in the description. There'll be an application to see if we're a good fit. If not, maybe it's something down the road we can entertain, but I will be more than happy to hop on a call with you to see how I can help you navigate these podcasting, coaching calls, offering services that you can provide in a digital world. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.